Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel where today we are going to be recapping the price action from April 7th where we came out with 2R on the day. Pretty nice setup. So let's get into things. So dropping from the daily chart, we can see that the previous day closed bullish. I was bullish coming into the day towards these highs here. Also the weekly was pretty good to push up at least to this week's high, but when we drop down to the 7-hour chart, we can see that 1800 was more so a consolidation. I don't see this low as relevant. This is basically just a slow creep up. I was more so waiting for something more significant, and that happened on this 1 a.m. 7-hour candle, where you can see that we have this SMT like this, where YM and the ES both took out previous day's high, while NQ didn't. So we have a valid London session C2. So we are just looking to trade New York back towards the weekly low. On the 4-hour chart, we can see we have pretty much the same picture where we have this thick, bulky 6 a.m. 4-hour candle closing below these candles. So this, even though it is a failure swing to this one, because it is SMT, we consider this protected. So we assume that the high of day was put in. On a 1-hour chart, we can see that 9 a.m. Dug inside this fair value gap here and started pushing down. So I was looking for 10 a.m. to distribute back to the weekly low. So where was the setup? We can see that we have pushed down and we've made equal lows on NQ. And we have this nice looking fair value gap on the 15-minute chart. And we can see we have at 10:15, we have a nice shallow move back into it. But then at 10:30, we can see that we have this PSP and an SMT fill. Why? Because YM dug into this fair value gap with the 945 candle, while NQ didn't. So we wait for that to close, which would be here. Oh, yeah. Let's rewind that back a little. So we have this 15-minute that closed. This is a valid C2. We are inside a POI that is a 15-minute fair value gap. We also have a 2-stage cracking correlation. So we are just waiting for our signal to go short. And that came out here. We can see that this one didn't really close, but when we closed here on the 1050 candle, you can see that YM really started to go down, and also ES. So I shorted right as this candle closed and this one opened up. My stop above the 15-minute that was created, and I targeted the classic 1 to 2 risk to reward, which was basically just below this weekly low here. And this was the trade. I think it was a pretty good representation of the model in place with the 2-stage cracking correlation, the overall daily profile, and the drawn liquidity being crystal clear. And that is pretty much gonna be it. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.